Hey, what's up, guys? Okay, so we are back on stream. As you can see, I effectively fought my way back from a roughly $1,000 down day, and I'm only down 139 bucks. Let me go ahead and mute this so it's not crazy loud. There we go. All right, we should have Mitch here today. Let me see. I think we're gonna have Mitch. All right, guys, how's everybody doing? But yeah, I effectively fought my way back. I'm pretty proud of myself. Like I said, you can see my trading today. I had this massive $1,000 loss today. And aside from that, I'm green and everything else except for this little baby trade on SQ. But yeah, I had this $1,000 loss today. A little bit, really, after commissions, probably a $1,000 loss. But effectively fought my way back and, pretty close to being in the green. We'll see if we can get there today, guys. Got a few stuff I'm looking at. What's up, AZ? Nice, brother. Congrats, man. Should be fun. Let's see what we get today. I'm gonna take these scanners off and probably just let's see. All right, so let's see what we get into today. I don't know what to trade right now. Let me see. I'm not used to trading in Power Hour. At this point, I'm looking at a possible VWAP rejection on Roku. I traded SQ. I'm looking at a possible VWAP rejection. At this point, a lot of the cannabis plays seem pretty extended overall. Now, I could trade this one right here with a 45-cent risk, 44-cent risk. That doesn't look terrible, but it might be a little bit too late for that rejection. So I'm just going to wait patiently until we get something that looks decent here. Let's see what we get. Also could wait for some pullbacks on Cron. BYND looks pretty weak here. And honestly, BYND looks like it's about to just tank here. Super volatile stock, though. I would have to buy, like, I don't know how many shares I'd want to buy on this thing, man. Probably, the range is just huge. So if I got in at, like, 100, my risk would be, like, 101, 50, 102. And so I'd probably look for like I don't know, I guess I could go for like a 75 share position. 50 shares, 75 shares would be reasonable. What's up, Jeremiah? What's up, brother? There we go. We got Mitch here. So we'll see what we can get. Like you can see, I effectively fought my way back. If you caught the stream this morning, you know I was down a ton when all was said and done after the stream. I mean, I fought back. A lot of it was on the stream. I came back to like down 400 and something on the stream, and then afterwards I fought back even more. And so we're going to see if we can finish the green today, guys. We're going to see if we can finish the green. We got Mitch here now. What's up, brother? What's up, man? All right, I'm looking at a Roku here. For potential rejection or a fade? What do you like it for? I'm looking at. I might slowly scale into this one and just kind of play around with Roku right now. See if we get that bigger rejection here. I'm in with 200 shares. We'll see if we can get in a little bit more. We'll see. Ideally, looking for it to break down, down to at least the 50s here for like an $80 gain is kind of what I'm looking at. See if we can pull this account into the green today, shall we? I need some caffeine. I want to go grab my tea. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to run and grab some tea. Whew. Well, I'm back. I'm back. Not a bad little flush here for Roku. I'll try to give it some time to see if we can get a little bit larger gain than just a few bucks here. I don't mind scaling into this one necessarily as well. I don't hate scaling into it if it does pull back a little bit. A little bit of a squeeze up. All right, there's 80s. Let's see what we got here. Let me check. All right, we're at 85. I don't hate Roku. I like it because it's got that very kind of finite risk level at 43 or so. I'm going to give it this time, see if we can get a larger breakdown here. Yeah, I saw LK this morning. All right, there we get a little bit of a squeeze up. I'll add 100 to Roku here, in with 300 shares now. Should be fun. Part of the reason we got that drop just now is the market overall had a pretty nice little flush there. As long as I don't get squeezed up like I did earlier in Roku, I'll be happy. Alright guys, so we'll see if we can come back in Power Hour today. It's my competition account, so it should be fun. Alright, so we are getting a squeeze up to the whole dollar, but I still like the risk here. I still think it's a pretty solid risk level, all things considered. A lot of resistance above it at this point. And we do have a potential breakdown to at least 30s on this one. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for Roku. It's got a lot of resistance above it. Just looking for this a little bit larger flush down under, at least down to the 50, 60 level is what I'm looking for. So like right here is kind of what I'm looking for. A lot of resistance above it. I'll scale into it up to the VWAP at around 93.20. And at that point, I got to start being a little bit more careful. Appreciate the sub, Remy. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it. And you might think, man, John, you're down $100 right now, 160 bucks. The cool thing is that I was actually down 1,000, as you can see, earlier today. And so I did effectively come back from a $1,000 loss. And so now, even if I finish the day down 500, I'm still doing better than I was. Let's see what we get. A little bit of a bounce in the SPY here. But yeah, like I said, the goal is to kind of scale into it up to like 17 or so. And then use that pretty tight risk at like 50 is what I'm kind of looking at. There's 93s. I'm only in with 300 shares at this point. Like I said, I'm going to try to scale into it up to about 19 or so, and then slowly scale out of it if it does drop some. But I don't necessarily hate it here. The goal for this competition is just to kind of go for it. Let me see what my average is. My average is 88. So not the best average. See if I can get it up to 10 if the bid gets a little bit higher. All right, add another 400 to it. Probably get one more up to 10. Or up to 21, like I said, and get 500 shares total. Let's see what else we get. BYND flushing down. So how's everybody doing today? We got a little bit of push-up. I'm gonna scale into another 100 here, right around 17, like I said. Alright, so I'm currently holding 500 shares. Let's see if we get that washout that I'm looking for. I think it's got a lot of resistance above it. If it doesn't work, that's okay. This is just my competition account. And so we got to go for it. Yep. It's actually fun to trade. I've actually been really enjoying myself trading on the competition account. And I've realized that I'm probably a little bit better as an active trader. Maybe not this active, but like you can see, my accuracy is pretty spot on. I don't think my risk reward was, but my accuracy really wasn't that bad today. I'll take it, you know. All right, so there's a nice little rejection that we're looking for. What's my average now? My average is 95, and so I'm actually green in this trade at this point. Like I said, since I scaled into it, I can scale out of it if necessary. We're just looking for a quicker flush down here. Definitely happy with that move. We'll see if it maintains down here. Yeah, the TAPS interface. Yeah, it takes a little while to get used to. I mean, it's very similar to the DOS platform, really. I like it relative to the DOS platform. All right, so we're getting another squeeze up here. Gonna give this one its chance. If not, that's okay too. Yeah, but watching this now, I kind of realize why I don't trade that much in Power Hour. There's just not that much going on, you know. At least the stocks I typically watch. There's just not that much going on. I mean, and I'm doing all right two-way, you know. A losing trade so far, but you know, I'm not mad. Honestly, like I said, even if I end the day down $500 today, it's still substantially less than it was. And so I'm happy today. I fall back from $1,000 loss today. So, like, you know, Watch me lose $1,000 now. But regardless of any of it, you know, even with the terrible risk reward from this Roku trade, I'm still pretty happy with it. With my day, you know, I was still pretty accurate, all things considered. So, just gonna have fun with this account, you know. Right, and that's what I'm kind of noticing, Todd. Power Hour, yeah, I just realized why I don't typically trade it, and that's okay, you know. That's what the competition's for, to have fun, you know. You still got a little bit of pressure on you for the competition, and so it's not necessarily as relaxed as paper trading. But if you lose, you know, you're still all right. I've been watching BYND all day as well. BYND. Monster Range. Monster Range, and it's up to the VWAP too. That one might be fun to trade. Yeah, for sure. I was down, like I said, Todd, I was down $1,000, man. I was down $1,000 today. Look at this. I took $1,000 loss on Roku on this demo account, on this on the competition account. And so, hey, I fought back from $1,000 loss to like really less than 200 before I started Power Hour. All right, so here's a squeeze I got to be a little weary of. But it's all fun, you know. I'm thinking about buying BYND here. Let me see if I can get this to where I have a little bit more room, and then maybe have like another platform I can use, or another trading. Yeah, there we go. That should be better. That way I can trade again if I really need to, and I can still keep a track on my profit and loss. If I gotta exit quick, I can. Alright, well, there we go with Roku. Look a little bit better. So you get that flush. If we can get that flush down to like 70, 50s, I'll take it. We're just trying to keep the dream alive today, guys. Yeah, don't stress it, Todd. You know, the competition accounts are for fun, you know. If they're really just for learning is the ideal use for them. All right, I'm gonna switch these. I do like the resistance building up above this now. Hey, appreciate the sub, Patrick. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it. Right now I have 250 shares of Roku. Which is fine, you know. Right now I'm just kind of looking at my profit and loss in this. If I trade into something else, I'll kind of squeeze these down. There's 92s, 91s. See if we can get that breakdown here. '90s. If it gets down to realistically 70, I'll take some. Maybe 75. I'll take some off if we can get down there, and I'll try to give it that chance. I don't mind slowly accumulating shares while it's kind of, if it pulls back up there. I just got to maintain that tight risk and kind of keep my risk the same. Volume's a little bit low because it is Power Hour, and so we're not getting as good of a volume that we had, but we got about all right, we got a quick flush down to 87 here, which is an LK, he said. Good. Hold on, guys. What? Alright. We got a quick flush down to the 80s for Roku here. Yeah, it's a little slow right now. And that's okay. Alright, so we got another little pop back up to the 99s, 93s or so. Yeah, it's just dull right now, man. I don't know how people trade in Power Hour. It's just boring. Maybe we'll get a pop. I guess I could add back to Roku here. I just gotta be careful. Let me see. My risk is realistically gonna be at like 40. And so if it pops up to like 25, I could add to it and try to maintain that level. But let's see what my entry is. My entry is like 95, right? Yeah, 96 roughly. Not that bad. You know, it's definitely not meant for the stocks I'm watching. It's either this or BYND. I might take a little baby starter position on BYND. I'll go ahead and mess around with BYND. It's been calling me to it. Let's play around with it. Let's see, it might be a little bit too much. Let me try to give this profit and loss a little bit more room. There we go. What do you think, Mitch? 75 shares of BYND? No, probably 50, right? Maybe 30. It's probably realistic. I'm going to do 40. Keeping them in between. Yeah, I'm going to do 40. Alright. Should be fun. We'll see how that works. Man, what a crazy range on that stock though, man. It's not moving at all. We'll see if it drops, but it'll be fun regardless. I got a 26 entry, not bad. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I've done it for a while, Todd. I usually stop trading at like, I don't know, like 10 o'clock my time, which is 11 o'clock market time, is usually when I hang it up. There's just nothing that is interesting to me. And there's definitely not many VWAP plays. I think that's the hardest part, is that the VWAP plays are almost non-existent. Like when you see moves, by the time Power Hour rolls around, a lot of times stocks are pretty extended away from the VWAP. And so I think Mitch talked about it earlier, like a kind of a way to approach it is to play reversal setups, because they're just so extended away from that VWAP level that it gets a little dull, you know. Risk for this one's probably around 70 for BYND. 99.70. Yeah, so far power, I was just bored. The one I'm really going for, though, is Roku. I'm going to see Roku get rejected off of that VWAP. That's kind of what I'm really focusing on. BYND doesn't look terrible. I guess I can give that time, too, but... Roku squeeze it up. There's 20s for Roku. May get rough here. Yeah, I see that. Like I said, I can add another 100 here, but I gotta maintain that risk of 40 or so for Roku. Like, that's the biggest thing. And if it squeezes up too much here, then 40 might come quick. But yeah, this might be a good lesson for me today, that if I do well, don't trade pre-market. I'm getting pretty close to my risk. My level 2 is acting kind of weird too. Let's see if we get that break. Oh, BYND's not doing well either. SQ, I'll short SQ if it gets up to 73. Weird, my level 2 is just off for Roku. There we go, it's a little bit better. Bit better drop in Roku. It's on at 20 now. We'll just see if it flushes down enough as I want it to. There's 19s. Yeah, it kind of flushed back down some here. We'll see, I'm hoping. But, like I said, I mean, this is just the competition account. It'll be fun. BYND squeezed up, but apparently my 40 shares isn't really affected. I'm down 20 bucks, 25 bucks. I just don't want to get a squeeze up on Roku. If it puts in that higher high, that's going to be no bueno for me. Getting pretty close. Yep. Getting very, very close to exiting Roku. And about to get stopped. Yep, I'm out. Hit my risk. Couldn't do it. Down 370 on the day. That's better than the $1,000 I was down. Now I can focus on BYND. Maybe it faked me out though. We'll see. There we go. Alright, well I'm in 90 shares of BYND now. Don't have that much time left, but I like it for a flush. I'll give it some time. But man, I was doing so well. Literally, right up to power hour, I had like 6 green trades in a row. Like 6 profitable trades in a row. And then power hour hits, and there it goes, man. Good lesson, though, on why I don't trade power hour. People have asked me, they say, why don't you trade power hour, John? There's lots of great trades. This is why, you know. It's alright, though. I can have fun with it. And, yeah. Right. And the problem with BYND here, though, is the spread is just monstrous. It's actually not that bad. My entry's 19.99.20. Just right around where it's at now. We can still have some fun with AMD if it pulls back. But by what everything seems, Roku's definitely the big loser of the day. But I can play around on AMD some here. Yeah, man. I'm down like over $1,000 in that one today. Yeah, for sure. I gotta give myself that shot, you know. Yeah, we'll see. I'm kind of slowly scaling into AMD as it pulls closer and closer to the VWAP with the goal of getting in with 1,000 shares once it gets up to 28.19. So that should be fun. We'll see. Still pretty small for the range of the stock, though. And then I'm going to give BYND a little bit of time. SQ too. SQ doesn't look bad. Honestly, I thought about doing that earlier. It's faded twice already. I really almost did do it earlier. It faded twice already. It faded twice already today, didn't it? Yeah, no, it faded once. Kind of twice, a little bit. I don't know. It depends on your definition of a fade, but AMD. I like AMD because it's so extended. It's been climbing up for so long. And now it's got a bunch of resistance above it. Here, there. It's got some here too. Fun little lesson on power hour today, though. Yeah. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, though, it's like, if you think about it, you kind of have to go for it in these type of situations because, like, even some people are going to just build up like $50,000-$100,000 in profits, and it's like, you know, you kind of just got to go for it, you know, and And so it's not something where it's like people are gonna look at this and be like, "Man, John, you're trading crazy." It's like, yeah, I kind of am because I have to, I gotta trade crazy because that's the goal. That's the goal. I'm looking at SQ here too. BYND. I mean, I'm down what, like $60 in it. Yeah. Roku, glad the exit was right there. Yeah, man, Kron faded beautifully. I should have held that thing, man. All right, we got. Let's see. I'm gonna add 250 here to AMD. Keep adding to it as it gets closer and closer to the VWAP. I could do the same with BYND, but I just don't trust that one as much, to be honest. Man, look at my trade list today. What's up, Eric? Yeah, Power Hour, bro. It's been a fun time on the competition, Eric. Are you in the competition, Eric? I hope so, man. It's been fun. If you want to find VWAP, look for stocks trending less than 1%. Yeah, it's probably the right way to do it. Why not, Eric? No, this is the competition for TradeNet, T America. But I am actually profitable in my live account now, man. What's up, bro? Yeah, man, I'm up like I think I'm up like a few hundred in my live account. I've been trading larger sizing in that too. It's been fun. I'm gonna take SQ here too. Just hope I don't get squeezed up in all of them. Huh? I like the risk for SQ. This is the same trade I took earlier with it. I shorted it a bunch. There's BYND. That's better. Yeah, man, it's tough, man. It's tough. It generally takes years to be a successful day trader. It really does. It's just one of those things that takes a long time to do successfully. And like I've talked about it before, a lot of what's advertised in the day trading world is that you can get rich quick and that you can make all this money, and but it's just really not like that, man. It takes years for most people to do it successfully, and a lot of people don't last that long. Yeah, buddy. All right, sorry, my son came out. Yeah. Oh no. Hey, let's see if it works. Yeah, I got 18 minutes, and I'm holding a bunch of short positions, so I honestly hope the SPY drops too. But if not, it's all good. All right. Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's see it. BYND, it looks like it may get stubborn here. Everything else looks good except for BYND, though, at this point. Yeah, AMD looks good. I kind of did that same thing I've been doing, which is slowly scaling into it until it reaches a certain level. But BYND needs to drop for me here. There we go. It's a little bit better. I just don't have that much time now, which is okay. It's just been a fun little day today. Yep. Yeah, BYND is the only one that I'm really concerned about. I mean, I'm net up with these 3 trades, but I might jump out of BYND and give the rest a chance. Well, we'll see. I'll give it time. Screw it. But I feel a lot better if BYND dropped too. That one's in. I'm in that one with 90 shares, and it's just about whether I'm gonna have enough time to let these work long enough. I'm giving it that time, but yeah, we're getting a little bit of a squeeze up here. At this point, though, my positions are so small that BYND is the one that can affect me the most. So that's kind of the one I'm watching. AMD, SQ, a few hundred shares. I'm already up, but hey, nice, Robert. Hey, brother. Happy to see you doing well, man. Congrats, brother. Killing it, man. Nice work. All right, so here we got SQ really breaking down nicely. You got 15 minutes, bro, so whatever it is, it needs to be a quick trade if you're going to jump into it. I mean, yep. Man, the people are cutting their grass right now. My neighbors are cutting their grass right now. Great. That's Mitch's baby. No, I'm on TAFs. Same platform. T America. SQ squeezing. I just want to see BYND squeezed out a little bit. It's like it's super volatile until I jump into it. Now it's like slow. SPY kind of pop it back up. There we go. That's a little bit better. We'll see if we can drop some more. The spread is the kind of gnarly part for BYND. So quickly, everything just turned against me. I can't trade OBLN, I don't think. Although BYND did drop. We'll see if we get a massive drop here. That would kind of make me feel better. It's 38s. Regardless of what happens, though, it was a fun day. Definitely got some valuable experience today. Super fun. Yeah, man. Super fun. There we go. We got BYND testing that low. Let's see if we get that breakdown. That'd be beautiful right now. Get a nice little breakdown at 98, 97. Before the close. Let's see it. It's testing that low at the whole $1.99 here. There we go. There's the whole dollar. See, it almost covered this position too. Let's see if it works out. Testing that whole dollar. See, we get that breakdown. There we go. My little 90 shares. My little 90 shares work for me here. Big drop. Let's see the spread clear out a little bit for BYND. Oh, man. It's down to 60s. There we go. That's a lot better. There we go. See it spread out, clear out a little bit. Take about 40 of these shares off if it can get down to, if the spread can clear out a little bit. It's got about 40-cent spread at this point. Beautiful. All right, took half off, holding 50 shares left. That's the breakdown of 98 I said I wanted, so it gave me what I wanted. I gotta thank BYND really quick. Only one that's being stubborn right now is AMD, man. That thing's being stubborn. Yeah, don't stress it. Never does. Yeah, it never comes quick. Always takes time. This is my first losing day of the competition, so like we'll see how it goes. It's been a fun little day though. Like I said, I rebounded. I was down like 1,000. You can see how good my accuracy really was today though. Look at this accuracy. But you know, it's been a fun little day. Still in it. Still gonna go for it. If you want to check out TradeNet, like Mitch is saying, I'll post that link here. You get a lot of huge benefits to it. A lot of buying power, shorting ability. You know, just a lot of cool stuff with it. So I'll post that link here if you want to check that out. But yeah, it's been a fun day for sure. Here's the link right there. It's been a fun day, man. It's been a very swingy day for me, but nevertheless very fun. And realistically, you know, I came back from a little bit of a loss in Power Hour. We'll see if AMD breaks down. We got 7 minutes, guys, to let these trades work for 7 minutes. Let's do it. Let's see if they break down. If not, no stress. Like I said, I'm proud of myself today. Today's one of my favorite days trading, honestly. Favorite days I've ever had trading. I lost $1,000 almost from the beginning, and I've slowly kind of grinded my way back into a very manageable loss for the competition. So, super fun. Maintain pretty solid accuracy as well. And yeah, it's just been fun. See if we get a breakdown. I mean, we still got a little bit of time here. See if we get that flush down to like 97.50s would be ideal for BYND. But if not, I can hold the rest break even, I guess. We got about 5 minutes left. Yes, sir. 5 minutes, brother. I'm up in all the trades, so I was right. Today's name of the game is high accuracy, bad risk management. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. High accuracy today, brother. Super high accuracy, really. Just bad trade management for Roku. Really, Roku's the one that did it. All right, I got to watch BYND. Starting to squeeze. I'm going to hold the rest break even. Everything's starting to squeeze, it seems. Yep. Yeah, I mean, AMD's looking good, SQ's looking good, BYND's the only one that squeezed against me. But I've already taken profits in it to a certain extent, so I could really hold the rest break even and just kind of wipe my hands of it if not, and then manage these last two trades. Yep. Take profits already. Now the rest just kind of having fun with it. Oh, you're in AMD with me, man. Ah, I see. Nice. Let's see. We got SQ breaking down for me as well. That one's doing a little bit better than AMD, really. A little bit better. Hey, we got 3.5 minutes to let these work. About a break-even session, though, for Power Hour. About break-even, you know. Been fun. Chill out, bro. See if SQ can break under this little $0.50 here. There we go. Let me go ahead and get out of SQ right here. Out of SQ for about a $50 gain or so. BYND, I'll let it work a little bit longer. AMD too. But hey, about a break-even session realistically in Power Hour. I think I lost like $50. Be careful, I've had bad luck with TEFs at the close, as in I have. Yeah, man. Lesson learned, brother. Lesson learned, man. I ain't doing it no more, bro. All right, I'm probably out. I'm probably just jumping out here. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it 30 more seconds for both of these. Watch me get squeezed out of these things ridiculous in the last 30 seconds. I got 30 seconds. We'll see what we get. I'm still proud of myself today, though. Like I said, man. Fought my way back. Twice. I fought my way back after I took a pretty big $400 loss in Power Hour. And then I fought my way back from a $1,000 loss earlier, so I appreciate it, bro. It honestly is one of my proudest days trading. It really is. Just because the accuracy, man, it shows me I can actually kind of be active and like do well. Yep. Alright, I'm about to exit some of these. We got 10 seconds. I'm out. I'm out. About break even. I think I lost 60. I think I lost $60 in Power Hour. But what I'm really happy with is look at this accuracy, man. Look at this accuracy. Not bad. Not too shabby. I mean, I know I have a monster loss on Roku right here, but not a bad fight back. I'm probably down like 350 though when all said's done after commissions. But hey. All right. But yep, that was my day, guys. 217 down. Not bad. Like I said, I was down 1,000 at one point, and so kind of clawed my way back here. Had some pretty good accuracy. Yeah, later, guys. We'll see you all a little bit later. Appreciate the subs. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you all a little bit later. Later, guys.